The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The health department sees the country's COVID-19 situation improving. Jen Calimon reports to us live from Malabon for more details. Jen, what is the status now per region? Are there still any areas around the country that are at high risk for COVID? All right, it seems we have lost the connection to Jen Calimon. We'll get out to her in just a bit once we fix the connection. Albay Representative Joey Salceda says that former Senator Bongbong Marcos ranks last among his choices for president. Salceda told One Balita Pilipinas that his ranking is based on the candidate's track record. According to the congressman, the Philippines needs a leader who inspires confidence. Salceda earlier endorsed Vice President Leni Robredo for president.
Kung ako pipili, ang unahin ko po si Leni, ang pangalawa po si Pacman, ang pangatlo po si Lacson, pang-apat po si Isko, at panglima po si BBM.
For her part, Vice President Leni Robredo says she is open to working with Vice Presidential candidate Sara Duterte should they both win in the polls. In response to Albay Representative Joey Salceda's endorsement of her and Mayor Duterte, Robredo says their focus is on working on a win for the Leni-Kiko Pangilinan tandem.
Ang mandato manggagaling sa tao. So kung ano yung mandato ng tao, kailangan natin yung gampanan in the best way possible. Whether ako, whether si Mayor Sara, kailangan, obligasyon namin makipagtulungan. Kasi kung mag-aaway kami, yung lugi yung taong bayan.
A recent SWS survey shows that around 51% of Filipinos have a hard time spotting fake news online. Camille Samonte tells us why in this report.
Fake news has been so rampant in the Philippines that 1 in 2 Filipinos has difficulty spotting false information, be it on traditional or social media. In a recent SWS survey, 51% of respondents could not identify fake news. Majority of them also believe that this is a serious problem on both traditional media and the internet. Fact-checking coalition Check.ph says many fall prey to this information due to the methods they use. One of the examples is the mobilization of troll farms that use different social media platforms to target a certain group.
Yun ang strategy ng mga gumagawa ng disinformation, no? Na paulit-ulit nilang sinasabi yung parehong pagsisinungaling hanggang maisip natin, baka totoo yun kasi marami nang naririnig ko dito sa YouTube, naririnig ko dito sa Facebook.
Khan also noted that disinformation in social media is more prevalent this election season.
Nakita namin na yung difference nung 2019 tsaka ngayong 2022, mas marami na hong nagpapakalat ng maling impormasyon tsaka all levels ng ngayon, hindi lang sa level ng presidential candidates hanggang po dun sa local government.
Some voter can attest to this.
Dahil maraming fake news, di ba? Di mo na alam kung sino nga paniniwalaan.
Kaya nga, kinikilatis muna namin bago namin magboto. Hindi na kami naniniwala agad-agad.
Journalism professor Danilo Araw believes that media literacy should be taught in tertiary education, not just in communication and journalism courses.
Pag nahihirapan ang mga ordinaryong mamamayan na malaman kung alin yung peke at kung alin yung totoo, dalawa yung salik diyan. Una, yung kalidad ng edukasyon. Huwag nating sabihin na kasi bobo yung mga tao kaya talagang hindi sila makaspot ng fake news.
Araw and Khan pointed out that there are several ways to fact-check information.
I-check natin yung source ng information. Kapag hindi traceable yung source, talagang magduda ka kung ito ba ay totoo.
Dapat mamili ka rin kung sinong paniniwalaan mo. So ang nangyayari dito sa mga social influencers, entertainment po ang kanilang specialization, celebrity gossip, tapos ngayon nagpupolitika.
For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.
Right, circling back to our top story, COVID news. Let's try to bring in Jen Kalimon once again over the phone this time. Jen, hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, Sean, I can hear you clearly.
All right, Jen, I was asking what the status is now with regard to COVID per region. Are there still any areas that are at high risk for the coronavirus?
Yes, Sean, right now we are averaging 6,013 cases per day, which is almost 50% lower compared to last week. All regions in the country except Region 12 is in low to moderate risk, and our national healthcare system capacity is also at low risk. Region 12 has a 28% positive two-week growth rate, but its bed and ICU utilization is still at low to moderate risk, same with other regions in the country. Sean?
All right, Jen, we also have the Octa Research Group saying that Metro Manila is now at low risk for COVID. Is this the same assessment as with the DOH?
Well, Sean, Yusek Vergere was actually confused as to where Octa is deriving these pronouncements because DOH, as the official source, says that Metro Manila is not yet at low risk. Based on DOH metrics, NCR is still at moderate risk for having an average daily attack rate of 11.53 per 100,000 population, and cases in Metro Manila is at 886 cases per day, which again is classified as moderate risk. Sean?
Right, on the matter of vaccinations, Jen, the third phase of the national vaccine drive has kicked off. What is the target for this round, and how many people have been vaccinated so far nationwide?
Yes, Sean. So since its launch yesterday, so far over 660,000 Filipinos have been inoculated of both primary and booster shots. And good news, Sean, vaccinate more of our kababayans, the government is extending its Bayanihan Bakunahan Phase 3 program until February 18. So this program is a simultaneous vaccination drive for age 12 and above for the primary and booster shots. The government hopes that with this extension, they would reach their 5 million target for inoculation. Sean?
All right, so 5 million target for this round of inoculations. Still on vaccinations, Jen, how many children from the 5 to 11 age group have they inoculated since they started with the jabs for that group this week?
Yes, Sean. So over 52,000 kids aged 5 to 11 have been given their first dose in 66 vaccination sites. So out of this number, only 4 kids had adverse effects, which are only mild effects, such as pain in the injection site, a fever, slight blood pressure increase, and vomiting, which were immediately managed by the healthcare workers. Meanwhile, Sean, the DOH reiterates to parents that having their kids vaccinated is not mandatory. They are not forced to do it. Again, it is purely voluntary. Sean?
All right, so vaccinations for children 5 to 11, purely voluntary, according to authorities. Now, Jen, looking forward, some experts are actually saying that we could be nearing COVID-19 or a COVID endemic stage. How is the Philippine government preparing for this? And how exactly will the new normal look like as far as the health department is concerned?
Well, Sean, Yusek Vergere said our government is now preparing in case we reach the point that the alert level in a particular place is downgraded to alert level 1. But just to be clear, Sean, it doesn't mean that there is a possibility that an area will be placed under alert level 1 soon. What we are just saying is that if we transition to a new normal under alert level 1, there will be removal of some restrictions, especially in indoor-outdoor or transportation capacity, but self-regulation such as wearing face masks, practicing social distancing, and other health protocols must still be followed. Aside from this, Sean, the government is preparing a safe environment for everyone. That's why having a safety seal in each establishment or in any public place is one of the metrics for the new normal and alert level, aside from having high vaccination coverage. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for those updates. Jen Kalimon reporting to us over the phone from Malabon. Thank you, Jen. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.